All right, welcome to Kevin's Garage. So, a culmination of great life decisions left me with 3 cars that are not able to be driven in the snow. There's one of them right back there, kind of winking at us because it's got a broken third antenna. So I needed a winter car. And, the problem with being an auto enthusiast is, you can't resist those different models, different cars. And I did some searching around on multiple states and different vehicles, and I found this. And I don't know. I gotta tell you, I've got mixed emotions. Part of me says this is a really cool sort of enthusiast vehicle that has some minor problems that can be fixed. That somebody who doesn't really work on cars or fix problems kind of gave up on this vehicle. And another part of me says, dude, roll it in the river and run away. So I'm not sure where I stand on it. One of the 2 biggest things that concern me is that it's all-wheel drive, not selectable, no 2-wheel at all. So full-time all-wheel drive and 33,000 miles. So it's got a bunch of miles on it and it's all-wheel drive, and those are my 2 biggest concerns. But it is a 2008 limited V8 Explorer all-wheel drive, as I said. Now, these wheels, very cool. These were part of kind of an interesting story, a package called the Adrenaline package, which is supposed to be like a high-performance SUV and sport track package that sort of never came to be. It was an aesthetic group, which was headlights and wheels and taillights. And then it was supposed to involve a supercharger. And then somewhere Ford ditched the supercharger, and the Adrenaline package became an aesthetic package that for some reason only came on the sport track. And there is no package on this vehicle, but these wheels were available. So whoever had this car paid extra money for these 20-inch Adrenaline wheels. And again, I kind of got a little suckered in by the ad, although I have to say the price was really good. When I did all the research on it, the suggested value of the vehicle was, when I did the VIN search, whenever I'm going to buy something, I do a Carfax on it. Their value was $11,200. And I purchased this vehicle for $5,000, right? So that's a factor. How much you paid is a factor. I paid $5,000 for this car. The window sticker has it at $38,000 without the wheels. So after the wheels and the tax, over 40 grand. 2008 V8 Explorer. It had some pretty cool features. It's got automated running boards. You open the door and they pop down. The days of them working have sort of come to pass. This one just kind of stays up and doesn't come down. And apparently at some point in the line, this one was just deleted altogether. Sort of amusing. It's like it was broken off and they just were like, screw it. And they just walked away. And one of the issues I have to address is this motor keeps kicking on. So I find it so amusing that this motor keeps kicking on and it kills the battery on the vehicle. Why would somebody not just disconnect that connector, right? Now, I haven't touched this vehicle. I just brought it home. You can still see I got the temp tag in the back, but it's like somebody just never did any maintenance whatsoever. Although I have to say that it rained and it's got an incredible finish on it. I don't know. I think it might be what's the word I'm looking for? It's not waxed. It may be, they may have ceramic coated this vehicle. It rained and the water was beating so hard, like it was really good. So I've got these mixed impressions of how the vehicle was taken care of. On one hand, it was either waxed or coated, waxed or sealed very, very thoroughly and consistently over time, because the paint is in pretty darn good condition. And the water beaded, like I said, to me, the water beaded like the car was 6 months old. But on the other hand, the running board was broken off and they didn't even bother to unplug the motor. So like every 15 minutes, that motor makes this little whirling noise. The other thing is these wheels, which I think are totally awesome. And what's amazing is like these wheels are still available. They're like $450 a piece. I mean, you can get brand new Explorer wheels for less than these Adrenaline wheels. So they're very nice wheels, but these ones, they're not in the greatest shape. They're pitted. Now, I don't know if I can hit them with a Dremel, if I can recondition them at all. I believe you can have wheels reconditioned for about $100 a wheel. And if that's the case, just because these are so, you know, kind of neat, I might do it. I might have them reconditioned. I've put 400 miles on it. Long story, driving back and forth to where I bought it from. So let's just kind of go through some stuff here. So again, the list kind of goes on a little bit. It's got a really nice stereo system, except sound doesn't come out. So, and again, it's almost like those running boards, like just nobody did anything. They didn't try to fix it. I mean, the dealer that was selling the car said, we bought it from auction and we have no idea. Like, it might just be a fuse, but I doubt it. So that's something that I'm going to have to fix. I'm not overly alarmed. I've already done a little research. You take these screws out, take this console apart, you can get down to this radio, and I can replace this radio for about 125 bucks. So, I'm not going to go all insane and put some crazy sound system in here, but I will replace that radio if I need to. But again, I haven't touched this vehicle yet. I wanted to do a quick video before I started messing with things. I only have one key right now, so that's my first priority. I got to go and get this key copied. I've only got this one janky beat up remote, so I'm going to get another remote if I can. There's a great locksmith near me that has very reasonable prices and sells good stuff. So this is my number one priority, is getting a second key, because, you know, stuff happens and you lose keys. And then I'm gonna, this is for the 85 Corvette door locks. That car didn't come with remote locks, so I had these put in. I'm gonna have a remote starter put in this vehicle just because, you know, it's great to have. It's definitely really nice, especially like on date night. You start the car and warm it up before you come out and get in. It does have heated leather seats. It does have a moonroof. But yeah, the radio does not work. The running board has been deleted. It's got some customization here on the tailgate. So you can see the custom stuff here, the custom shape. Now, it does have a hitch on it, which again with the all-wheel drive is concerning, but you know, I'm an open-minded person and I see very little wear on this hitch. Very little wear. So again, it's kind of one of those things where it's like, I don't know, it could be nothing. It could be this thing is, you know, roll it into the river. But I don't think so. I think it's a nice vehicle. I think it was decently cared for by somebody who doesn't turn wrenches. Now, because of this customization, this tailgate, yeah, it just kind of opens on its own. So I know I'm going to have to take this panel off. There's a sensor in there. I've never done metal repair, sheet metal repair before in my life, but I do like to tinker. As you can see, like, it doesn't shut the way it should. I mean, I just slammed it and it still pops right back open. But like once in every 7th shut, it clicks. But to me, it was like, that's why I got this car for $5,000. And B, I can probably fix this. I think you've got some misshape to the tailgate down here because of this dent. And I think when I take this panel off, I'll be able to reshape it enough so that it closes. And then I can either pin that sensor out or replace it. I don't know. I'll figure see what I feel like doing when I get in there. So yeah, there you go. Still not shut. I don't know if these back power seats work or not. So, okay, looks like one works and one does not. We were joking the other night about what I might find in here from the previous owner. So this is the first time I've seen this power seat work. Wow, they're in good condition. It doesn't look like anybody sat back here very often. That's pretty neat how that goes up on its own like that. I've never that was like, I looked at the window sticker, that was like a $500 option, and the other two Explorers that I have had did not have this option. And there it is, the passenger side one seems to work, the driver's side one does not. So I don't know, I mean, I'll either figure it out, or I really don't need 7 seats. So I don't know, I may figure it out, I may not. I'm not really too concerned about it. The biggest thing of concern to me, though, is these keys. Yeah, that's not pretty. And that I didn't find out about until I really got to the dealership. It's got some rust in this back wheel well, but again, I think you have to factor in what you paid for the vehicle, and to me, for $5,000, you know, you're gonna, for $5,000 in a vehicle that was 40 grand, you're gonna get some surface rust, you're gonna get some issues. All the rest of the doors all seem to open and shut good. This vehicle is reported as having 2 owners and no accidents. I looked at all these lines seem to line up very well. They don't indicate an accident. The color of this vehicle is called Vapor Silver, and it was only available for 1 year, 2008. And I love silver. I'm a big fan of silver. I was an auto detailer, and you can see this is my silver 85 Corvette hiding in here, 85 4+3. I love silver. It's the lowest maintenance color. It's easiest to keep clean. I don't have to wash it 3 days a week in order to feel like it's clean enough to drive. Doesn't heat up as much as other colors. And this is a 1 year color, Vapor Silver. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. 132,000 mile V8 all-wheel drive. You know, I know that I'm a tinkerer and I'm a little OCD, and I'm gonna fix everything on this thing. So I don't know, I'm gonna try to not spend too much money on it, but on the other hand, I love the color, I love the wheels, I like the package, and there's just something about these little bit older American sort of unique SUVs or cars that I'm just, it's an addiction. And well, only time will tell. I'll tell you, I think that I'm going to enjoy the vehicle. I think that it already looks great, but it's going to look even better if I put some good touches on it. We'll see how much money goes into it. I'd like to replace these with power running boards, but they are super expensive, and this thing is just going to have to pay some bills. It's going to have to get me back and forth to work for a little while before I'm willing to put that kind of money into it. And I think that's the approach I'm going to take with this vehicle. I'm going to fix it up over time, and I'm going to drive it. And if it gets me to work for 3 months, then I'll get the wheels refinished. And if it gets me to work for another 3 months, then I'll do the power running boards. And I think that's the approach that I'm going to take with it. I'm really excited about it. I don't, know exactly why I'm so excited over a almost 20-year-old SUV. I just think it's really neat. My mom had a 6-cylinder Grand Cherokee 95, and my dad had a 96 V8, and the V8 all-wheel drive it's a different experience. It's a whole different experience driving it. And this has got the 20-inch adrenaline wheels and Eagle RSA tires, and I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Should I run away? Should I roll it into the river and run away and claim it on the insurance? No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that. Is it worth putting some time and some energy into? Do you think the previous owner loved it and just didn't have a mechanical ability to address some of these issues? Or do you think it's an abused child that is gonna plague me with issues? I don't know, hit the comments, let me know what you think. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Kevin's Garage. I will be working on a multitude of average vehicles. Yeah, no Ferraris here at Kevin's Garage. I'm just a home mechanic. This is my silver 85 Corvette. I do have a red 85 as well. I've got all your average tools, and I'll be doing a work on all these vehicles because I enjoy it. I enjoy doing it, and I thought I would do a little YouTube channel and share some of these projects with you guys. You know, after 30 years of detailing cars and doing some the last 2 years I've done a lot of mechanical work. I thought it would be fun to do some videos and share some stuff. So I don't know, let me know what you guys think of the Explorer. Love it, hate it, roll it into the river, go through it and make it look like a new vehicle. I might do some adrenaline headlights. Adrenaline headlights didn't come on the Explorer, but they will fit in there off the Sport Track. So a set of adrenaline headlights and refinish the wheels and new running boards, and this thing will look incredible. And I can put app starter on it, you know, and for a purchase price of $5,000 to come out with a vehicle like that is pretty incredible. So I don't know, hit the comments, let me know what you guys think. We'll see ya.